anime dubs getting better? No?
I don't know. I would say one, I don't watch enough anime to throw my 2 cents out there. But two, I feel like there's more. The people are more persistent about watching sub because now it's like if you watch sub, you're a true anime head. Like I think that people want that title, so they'll force themselves to watch sub. And I don't think they have like a big name yet outside of
Really?
Johnny Young. I think Johnny Young Boss is the biggest name in dubbed anime. I think there has to be like a good 3 or 4 or 5 more dub voice actors for dub to take over. Like it'd be dope to have like I know what Michael B. Jordan did like the Gridlock his series when it came to
It was on HBO.
That show on was it Amazon Prime or something like that. It was something I forgot.
Genlock or some shit. He was in
Genlock, yeah.
Genlock, yeah. You know, I've been
Did you guys watch it, by the way?
No, of course not. Yeah, I can't get through Ruby. I'm not going to start that. Rooster Teeth had me at Red versus Blue, and then once that fell off a cliff, then didn't care anymore. Go ahead.
Dub needs more big hitters as actors to be in it for Dub to take over stuff. I think so.
Well, they just need
like
more people in general.
actors.
Yeah,
I think they just need more people in general, though. I mean, big name actors will help, but I mean, I so back in college, I knew a voice actor, and he was actually did voice acting for video games and manga, anime, and he was telling me that he's like right now it's hard to get in just because you need to get your name in there because there's a lot of people that want to be, but there's very few people that they hire, just because there's not a lot of spots. He was like, one thing would be great is that if more people start up more voice acting companies, right, and you can get more people. I think that's actually going to be the path. If we have, let's say there was 10 more companies that did voice acting, there would be a lot more anime that did dubs, and nobody would really complain because there would be a lot more dubs available than there were subs.
Right. I think is it mostly through Funimation? Is that like the biggest voice acting?
Funimation,
in America?
yeah, pretty much. That's
I
pretty much it.
Is Netflix Studios? Do they have their own voice actors for their dub?
They lease out voice. They do like freelancer lease out voice actors from other people who work for Funimation because they're all freelancers. Yeah. So I mean, shoot, if they do have their own, it's like it's their own sub company, whatever.
That's when the anime
hire Funimation to do it.
That's when the animes to me get like believe me, I love Ultraman anime, right? But the dude that does Dan Moriboshi's voice does almost everybody else's voice, and I'm like, okay, dude, I know whose voice that is. That's Dan Moriboshi's voice and on a different body. But yeah, I think the whole sub versus dub, people from our generation that had to watch sub, right? Going and now have the opportunity to watch dub. I think people like jumping on that. So if like a 15-year-old kid will go and watch sub now, probably to get the anime and to probably feel like more of an anime head if you watch sub. I always felt like that.
I would feel like it's more time. But go ahead, CD.
So you think it's more cooler now to be the sub kid?
Yeah, because it gives you more glow as an anime fan.
Man, I never had any type of like cool or not cool type of things depending on which version you watch. I always thought of it as just time. Like a 15-year-old kid has a lot more time on his hands to actually sit there and read the words and try to make sense of what they're saying, while like we all have families and lives. Like we have to listen to dub sometimes just because we can't look at the screen while it's playing. Sometimes we have to do some other things.
That's true too.
Yeah, so the whole argument of like, if you don't watch sub anime, then you're not really an anime fan, in my opinion, is one of the stupidest arguments I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's because you watch a genre just not in the way that you prefer to watch it, therefore I'm not a fan of it. That has to be some of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard. But thankfully, that argument has kind of just gone away.
Yeah, that was like that argument for like, if you just like shonen, you're not a real anime fan.
Yeah, like those arguments have gone away because I mean, now that anime is becoming even more mainstream, they're just like, as long as you like anime, that's really gets you in the door.
I mean, want to starting out, I was always a dub, like dub, and then I got to the point where I watched everything I wanted to watch dubbed, and before simulcast is a thing now where it comes out sub. Now we get the dub version. There wasn't that for years, so when I was done watching sub, if I wanted to watch a newer anime, I had to watch sub, and then I fell in love with sub. I don't know, something about the Japanese original voice acting, like it just flows better to me, to my ears. So there's something I really want to watch, I'm watching subbed first. And if something that I've already want to see or it's background noise, I'll put a dub on. If it's something I'm like watching for the first time, it's subbed.
I ain't got the time for that, brother.
That's the thing.
We got to flip a coin, choose one. Whatever we get is what we get.
Yeah, because sub, I mean, people love the Dragon Ball sub characters. I mean, people love, I feel like, as much as the dub ones too, like Chris Sabat and Sean.
But do you guys watch TV with subtitles?
No.
I watch TV with subtitles.
I feel like my mom messed me up with that. As a kid, my mom used to watch closed caption, that little black and white box on it, like Young and the Restless. Used to fucking that shit used to grind my gears. That might be the subconscious reason why I don't like sub.
Why?
Why do I watch TV with the subtitles then?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a kid, so like growing, like when she was young, she was crying, and if I'm trying to really watch something and look what the fuck is going on, I'm reading it.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting to that point now too.
Like, there's always so much going on. I'm like trying to fucking focus in. And I'm like, all right, let me just.
Got you. All
right. I be trying to ask, I'm like, yo, Kimber, let's turn on the subtitles, because we'll be watching like Yellowstone and like so low. What did he just say?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's the tough point for me, because I don't watch TV. So I remember closed captions are on only when I'm in the barbershop getting a haircut, and I'm just doing my best to ignore the television. So
the TV, like, we'll watch something on Netflix. That shit's like, I don't have to turn it on; it's already on there. Even like Castlevania. I don't know if did you watch it? Have you finished the newest season, Austin?
I haven't even started.
I watched it in dubbed.
It's good.
They had some colored in there for once, like. But I watched it in dubbed with
from Haitians. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they're Haitians.
Yeah,
but there's some fire looking. Whew. But yeah, good show. But I watched it in dubbed because I watched all the other ones in dubbed, and like I just read it along with it too, and like it was perfect. Good show. That's one of the. I feel like I watch a lot of Netflix shows in dubbed because they already come dubbed.
Yeah, I think that the sub versus dub it's. I feel like that's probably going to be the number one argument. I know you said, Austin, that it's becoming less, but I feel like in the anime community, it's going to become more, not more as in like it's going to pick up, but that's going to stay the Michael Jordan versus LeBron. That's going to stay the topic of discussion for generations to come.
As long as there's like dichotomies between, like, if you ever watch Eurocamp, pretty popular cozy life of slice of life anime. The dub, a lot of people have problems with the dub and they prefer the sub, and a lot of people who have the sub all say the sub's brilliant, but they don't mind the dub. Like, I feel like that's kind of the where it's going. It's like,
I think it depends on the anime too.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
I was rewatching like the more seinen, like adult, they kind of like that, like try to match it with English, and that shit kind of mixed up. Like I was watching Gangster, I watched it in subbed when it first came out. I just like I was laying in bed, like let me put this on. I put it on dubbed, and like just some of the shit they were saying like wasn't adding up. Like there's cussing, and like the way they tried to like put the English cuss in there.
That's another thing. Yeah, Japanese English doesn't exactly like in Japanese. There are curse words, but not in the same way in which we use curse words, or the same type of like emphasis on it. So they you have to kind of fill the gaps. It's really weird.
Yeah, I think if it's something I really want to watch, I'll probably watch it sub. Like when Kaiju number 8 comes out, I'm gonna watch that sub. And I know we could talk about this on the next podcast. Next chat, make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday. But when that new Dragon Ball comes out, I'll probably watch that sub.
Oh, with the kids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going back to the kids. Yeah, the round figures, round color character designs. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. They need to do something different. And if that means let's go back to Dragon Ball, like OG Dragon Ball, and just make that joint look good, then try something. Because they need to do something different. You can only go to Super Saiyan. What are they? Super Saiyan God, Infinity,
and
Black Hole.
Super Saiyan Infinity?
Universe. Nah, chill.
Say, yo. So I ain't been away from DBZ that long. God damn.
But no, I'm probably going to watch it, and I'm probably going to watch it sub, and probably like our talking point last time, probably gonna read the anime as it comes out. But that's it, fellas. Read the anime, watch the manga. Fuck, I'm all
Sorry,
over.
we know
subtitles
you're
on.
struggling.
You reading it?
Yeah.
I want to definitely read the manga and watch the anime and sub for both. And I need to get back to watching more anime. But that's the holdover, fellas. Remember, every Wednesday we drop a new episode of the podcast. We have Coop's Corner. We have this stuff to hold y'all over. Definitely make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell and stay tuned. Until next time, peace.